Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Chrissy. For today's video, I'm just going to be making a simple homemade chili. Before we get started, go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe, hit your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Alright you guys, so first things first, I'm going to cut up, I have some onion that I'm going to cut up that I have a half an onion. And I'm going to use this bell pepper and cut that up. And we're going to saute those first. I have my pot on and it's heating up. I'm going to put it on low because it's non-stick. I'm not using any oil for this. So I'm going to get started. First, we're cutting my bell pepper up for you guys. I really need to get me a processor so that I can go ahead and use that to help me cut my vegetables up when it's time for me to have them when I'm cooking. I already washed my bell pepper off, so no worries you guys. I already pre-prepped anyway. Now, when y'all cooking y'all chili, if you like your bell peppers and onions chunky, I say go ahead and cut them to the size that you like. But for me, I kind of like them like medium, small, medium-ish. Like not really big and not really small. I'm going to chop these up real quick and then I'll show you guys. Yeah, a processor would definitely come in handy when cutting these vegetables. I have one, but it doesn't cut up that well. It either blends it too much or cuts it too small, so. So I'm just going to show you guys really quick. This is the size that I like to cut my bell peppers. See, not too big, not too small. I'm going to finish cutting these up and then I'll be right back. Alright you guys, I am back. And as you can see right here, I have went on ahead and cut up all of my bell pepper. Now, I have a process that I do. I'm going to put the bell pepper in first because they're a little thicker and a little tougher so that they can start to soften up. While they are softening up, I'm going to go ahead and chop up the onions. And I'll just show you guys the process. Come on, let's get started. Yes, my pot is already heated up. That one fell, so... Oh, we have one bell pepper, you guys, that we did not cut up. So let's go ahead and chop that up real quick. So we can go ahead and throw it inside as well. Go ahead and mix it up a little bit so it can be evenly spread out in there. Alright, now while that's cooking, we're going to chop up our onion. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off. I don't know about you guys, but I love to continue to rinse my stuff off as I go. I think this is going to be enough onion, this half an onion. I'm just going to go ahead and take the first part off. The first little layer. Put it in my little trash area. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and chop this up as well. Yeah, I think this is going to be plenty of onion. For now, I do have to chop up some for later after the chili is done because we like to top ours with onions as well. So I'll do that in a second. Right now, I'm just going to focus on chopping these ones up. And again, when I'm chopping my stuff up, my vegetables for my chili, or even when I make spaghetti, I like to make it small to medium size. I like to be able to see it, basically, when I go to eat it. I don't want it too small to where it dissolved inside of the food. All right. I wish I could smell these peppers. They smell so good cooking. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, oh yes, do that. I'm done chopping with the onions. These are getting a little tender. I'm going to show you the onions. Okay, see, nice little size. And these have cooked for a couple of minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and add the onion now. I'm going to go ahead and mix that around. Ooh, y'all, when you use bell peppers and onions, it smells so, so good. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my dishwater because I need to wash that. Now, I also like to add garlic. I was going to use some fresh garlic, but again, I'm doing quick and easy. So get you some minced garlic. This one is in olive oil. I'm just going to take a tablespoon of that. I'm going to rinse my spoon. Mix that up really good. We like garlic, so that's why I'm going to do a whole tablespoon. Now, if you don't like that much garlic, that's fine. Go ahead and put that in there like that. All right, so now we're going to season our vegetables up a little bit. Yes, I also like to season my vegetables when I cook them and saute them. Oh, it smells so good. So I'm going to show you some of the seasonings that I use. First things first, I like to use chili powder, onion powder, a little parsley, garlic powder. I don't know if you guys are into it, but I use white pepper. It's not as peppery as the black one. And cumin. So that's what I'm going to use to season my vegetables and my meat, you guys, okay? So I'm just going to do just a little bit of each, because I still have to season the meat. And baby, when it's cooking so good. A little cumin. Now you don't want to use too much cumin at all, or too much chili powder, because it makes it thicker. Oh, you guys, I don't know if I told you, but I'm going to use some crushed red peppers, just a little bit, because we like our chili a little mild. And now I'm going to go ahead and stir this up because it's still sauteing pretty well. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I had it on low, but now I'm going to turn it to medium. You can just smell it already. All right, you guys, while that is sauteing, I'm going to prep everything else and clean up a little bit, but I'll be back. All right, you guys, so the vegetables have cooked and gotten soft. I'm going to bring a little bit to you so you guys can see. So this is what it's looking like. Right there, as you can see, it's nice and hot. You don't want to cook your vegetables too long because you don't want them to be soggy. Again, I don't really like mine soggy. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my ground chicken. That's what I'm using because I don't eat beef or turkey or pork. So I'm going to go ahead, and I already opened it, so we can go ahead and put that in. Now, you can use whatever meat that you want. Ooh, I forgot it had the little plastic thing on the back, y'all. Y'all already know. All right. I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right back, you guys. Once you have that in, it's time for us to season some more. So, we're going to go ahead and season up this meat really, really well. And no, I am not using salt in this because when you have high blood pressure, you got to stay away from salt, all right? And let me just wipe this little piece off the side. Actually, I'm going to take this top off. It's better for me and easier for me. That's the chili powder. We got the onion powder. We got garlic. And again, we like garlic. We're going to add that white pepper. And we're going to add that cumin. Now, if you want salt, you can add a little bit of salt to it or however much salt you want to taste. That's on you. Now it's time to go ahead and cook this meat. You're going to mix everything up and let it start cooking. I like to use my spatula to chop up my meat because I like my meat kind of chunky. All right, that is all mixed up. So now, I'm going to go ahead and let that cook, you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to show you the beans that I use for the chili. So I use these, the Simple Truth Organic, and it's the tri beans. It's a mix of kidney beans, pinto beans, and black beans. So it's a trio. That's what I use. I already opened them up and drained majority of the fluid off of them, or liquid off of them. I said fluid. Whatever. Some of you guys may see that I do not have any tomato paste or tomato sauce. That's simply because my household does not like tomatoes, so I don't use that. But you guys, this method works just as well. I have some water because we have to make the liquid for the chili. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue to brown this this meat, and then I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I am back. The ground chicken is looking very well for the chili. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all a little bit. And what I like about using ground chicken, you guys, is that you don't have to drain it. Oh, look at this. Okay. I could just eat that just like that, you guys. Looks so good. So that's what it's looking like. Now, the next thing that I am going to do is I'm going to add my beans, you guys. So let me go ahead and get these. I add 2 cans, because remember, we're going to make this a little thick. How many of you guys have had chili that had 3 types of beans in it? If you have, let me know. How do you like it? Oh, you guys, so you give it a nice little stir. Mix it up. Oh, yes. All right, y'all, I got to show y'all just how it look already. And it already has made its own juices a little bit. But so far, this is how it's looking. Look at that. Delicious. Okay, and last but not least, you guys. Well, not last. But the next thing I need to do is I'm going to add water, and then I'll be adding this chili mild mix and then a little bit of the crushed peppers. So you don't want to add a lot of water, just a little bit. Maybe like cover the top part of the chili. Because once we add this in it, it's going to make it thick as well. And I'm hoping I only need 1 pack. I may need 2. It just depends on the flavor. I like mine really, really potent. So I went on ahead and added that pack. OMG. OMG. I think I am going to add a second pack, you guys. When I tell you this is looking good, it's looking good. I'm going to add some of these peppers. We like a little spice and a little heat. I'm going to add a second pack. Again, this is what I'm using, the mild chili mix. Ooh, yes. Okay, have that second pack. Oh, yeah. So if you don't like tomatoes, you guys, no worries. You don't have to use any tomato paste or anything like that. Y'all, I have to show you what it's looking like so far. And it's cooking, so we're going to let that go ahead and cook. But I'm going to bring y'all closer. Just give me one moment so I can show you guys what it's looking like. All right, you guys, this is what it's looking like. Look at that. See, you really don't need the tomato sauce. But doesn't that look good? Look at that. Look how nice and chunky that is. No worries. Once this cooks, it's going to thicken up because of the other seasoning pack. But yeah, that's what it's looking like, you guys. And it's going to bubble and cook down some. All right, you guys. So the chili is done. Only thing I did was let it cook long enough so that the beans can soften up. I'm going to do a taste test, you guys. Really quick. It's so nice and thick. Now this amount is going to last for a few days. I only used 1 pound of ground chicken, 2 cans of beans, 2 packs of the chili mix, and then just season the onions and bell pepper and garlic. But yeah, let me go ahead and do a little taste test just to make sure all of the seasonings are pretty much good. Let's see. Ooh, it thickened up so much. All right, you guys, this chili is good to go. We're gonna have a cup of chili today, not a bowl, but a cup. I'm gonna turn this off. It's super duper hot. Go ahead and put some in your cup or your bowl. Try not to make a mess. you guys. All right, and this is my spoon. I'm gonna use my spoon. All right, you guys, don't mind the mess. But that's what it's looking like. Just like that. And then, yeah, you're gonna go ahead and eat, enjoy. Here, I'm gonna give y'all some first. There you go. Nice and hot. I like my stuff hot, y'all. All right, you guys, until next video, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Peace.